Alright, guys. I haven't posted anything in a while. Been a lousy couple of weeks. But I got the TFS High ports back. Did some more work to them. These had a pretty horrific radius that I made out of foam. Let me show it. Yeah, certainly not my best work because I was having so much trouble with clay standing in one place. This is not good. I need to make a good one. But even with that crappy radius, did a little more work to them. Almost 300 on the intake, and we finally broke 200 on the exhaust. And I think since I'm beat and we'll take a quick look at the numbers. All right, pinch looks pretty good. The roof is fairly even. Short side radius is got good speeds. Now I did not knock the short side radius way back on these because I like my. Let's take a look at my 300 number on the intake. 198. That's almost 200. That's not great, but it's fair. Right now it's got a 208 intake valve, and if I look the way the seat lays on the 208, it probably work better with a 205 because they're kind of necked up on the 208. 208 does not have a back cut on it. We opened the exhaust to a 1.625 to figure we'd get some fresh meat. I'm not 100% thrilled the way they did the valve job. Yes, I paid someone to do the valve job because I saw his incredibly sexy seat guide machine that I coveted, and I'm like, you'll be able to get all my seat heights perfect. And he said, yeah, sure. And then I get it back, and they're not perfect. So I got a bit of a problem with that. So we're going to have a talk with him, and we're going to figure out what we can do with that. And take a quick look at the speeds on the exhaust. I think they are improved over what they originally were. Still got a dead spot right in the middle of the port, 48. Alright, roof looks pretty good, and the sides look pretty good. So it's coming together, but it's taking its sweet time. I have a big pipe now. 2-inch diameter pipe, which let's take a look at this. Okay, you can see the fresh guides. Guy did a nice job on the guides. I got no problem with them. I give them a quick hone out because they were a touch tight in the middle. But take a look. This measures 2 inches, and it just covers that port. Give you an idea how big that exhaust port is, right? So the exhaust port is huge, and it's a little better than the small block Ford ports. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to turn off all the lights. I'm going to see if I can flow. Let's take a quick look. All right. I did put clay on it because I can't do it through the foam. We're going to give it an attempt. Okay, see if you can see something inside there with the little phone light. And I'm going to try to sail this straight through here. We're going to be at 700 lift, so it should be pretty close to 300 CFM. All right, guys, that was a pleasant surprise. The clay radius stuck, and I was 320. That's a solid 20 CFM over these numbers. Now, the clay was going. It was getting pulled in. It was not where it's got to be, but it held on better than it has been. Take a look at the temperature, hot as can be, and believe me, it wasn't that hot before I did some flow testing. You got to remember, the bench sucks down 7,000 watts. That means it produces 7,000 watts of heat. So it heats the garage up in no time. All right, guys, that was semi-successful. I thank you guys for hanging out. I do have it on pretty good intel. These make crazy power, and I'm starting to figure them out. So I got some more work to do. We're going to get those seats recut, so the heights are better, and these are going to work out really nice. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night.